Aquarius, welcome to Mystery Farm. I have your midweek reading for Aquarius. Ooh, the Hermit popping out first. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. The Queen of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Two of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands. Okay. And we'll have some clarifiers. Page of Swords. Ten of Swords. Two of Cups. Wow, the Two of Cups under the Two of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Aquarius, I'm seeing that you've somewhat recently come out of sort of a hermit period. Maybe you disappeared for a while. You know, you kind of went dark on social media. You just took some time back to yourself where you just didn't want to deal with the noise and the clutter and chaos and all of that stuff. You just kind of became tired of it all. And so you went into that hermit mode sort of to recenter yourself, reground yourself. And then and I get the sense with the Page of Swords clarifying that you really sort of piqued everybody's interest of like, what is going on with this person? And not in a bad way, but that you had sort of become really mysterious. You know, you going into that hermit mode created almost sort of this mystique about you. And the funny thing is that you were just doing it to take care of yourself. I mean, you weren't doing it to try and get people to draw, you know, towards you. But energetically, that is how it works though, right? If you hold your energy back, other people are going to be more likely to come towards you. And so that I'm feeling is what happened with you. The Queen of Pentacles, I feel like then when you came out of it and you re-entered society, you know, maybe you started going out again, or you popped back up saying like, oh, hey guys, I just had a big promotion at work. You know, sorry, I've been offline for a little bit, you know, something like that. Like when you pop back up out of this hermit mode, I mean, you're looking good. You know, you've got this regal sort of vibe to you now. Like you're just really shining. Because what you did in that period of time is you really transmuted a lot of the pain that you had dealt with in previous situations, and that came out as growth for you. You transmuted that pain into learning. And that's what it shows here. The Ten of Swords clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. She's been through some stuff. Like, you know, she really went through a period where she got stabbed in the back. And, you know, maybe she had a fall from grace or whatever it may be. But, you know, she went through something and rebounded out of this hermit period just looking amazing. So you guys are looking really, really good right now. The Two of Pentacles is and the card says ambition. Two of Pentacles is usually about juggling choices or balancing, you know, choices. So I feel like now you're in this energy where you probably do have a lot of people coming towards you, right? Because you had all these people looking at you waiting for you to kind of come out. Now that you're out, like, and you know, you've leveled up. You've leveled up in your journey. So you've got options, and you're weighing them. And the Two of Cups being clarifying the Two of Pentacles, I see as your focus is somewhat now on some sort of very mutually beneficial cooperation that you have with another person. That can be in a business context, that can be in a romantic relationship, that could be with friends, that can be with family, but basically somebody has grabbed your attention for how well you kind of click and work with this person. This can also be, you know, a card of soulmates. The Three of Wands is about making a decision and waiting for your ships to come in. And on the card it says freedom. That is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. And my sense is that I'm just getting an interesting message here. My sense is that there's a person in this situation, and whether or not they had to do with you going into hermit mode, they're on your mind now, and they are essentially one of those options. It looks like you have two very different paths, or maybe even three very different paths. But this person, only one of these options essentially allows you to be with this person. The Four of Pentacles shows me that this person is holding on to your energy, and they do want to be the chosen option here. But you've to some degree made a choice here, and you're waiting, like I said, waiting for your ships to come in. I want to pull another, I want to see, because there's a lot of choices. I want to see what we have outcome wise. Justice. And Queen of Wands. Well, so in this card, the woman is standing here with the bear, and she's holding a sword with scales attached to it. So the sword I see as her truth, you know, to some degree as well. But she's saying that she's going to make the choice. You're going to make the choice that aligns with your truth. That clarified by the Queen of Wands. And in this deck, this Queen of Wands is she seems like a bitch. Like she's glowering into the, you know, the artist's view here. This doesn't look like a super pleasant woman, this queen. So my sense that I get of that coming, clarifying justice, you may either have a third party. I'm getting a couple messages. I mean, essentially, because this person is trying to be an option, I almost get the sense, my feeling is that this person is on the outside of this reading. And so I kind of feel like this might be a karmic presence here, watching to see what happens with these choices, because you have a choice here. He has a choice here. And, you know, but he doesn't know what you're going to do. And you are deciding what to do in this moment in time. But I don't get the sense that you've made that decision yet. So let's pull some guidance cards for you, Aquarius. And actually, first, let me get another energy on this Queen of Wands. What's she doing? Just real quick. I'm trying to keep these readings short. But you know, when you hit on something interesting, you go down the rabbit hole. 5 of Cups. Ooh, okay, yeah, so you got a hater. Okay, so you've got somebody on the outside that is observing this entire situation very carefully. And the Page of Swords did come up on, you know, at the beginning of this as well. So I think since you went into this Hermit phase, this person has been watching intently like a hawk. And it looks like there's been a loss for this person. The 5 of Cups showed up for it. So they may have lost this person. Just one more. 10 of Cups. You stole Aquarius, her 10 of Cups. You stole it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, but you're going to make a decision, and let's get some guidance for making that decision. Divination. Ancestors. Journey. So I'm getting that this may well be a this is a spiritual journey that you are going through. You may be a twin flame, these may be soulmates, but there is some strong spiritual connection in this situation that's going on, and it does look like there's a karmic energy involved in it as well. So this is the journey, and you know, part of that is just embracing that these scenarios are going to exist, and you're being asked to work through it. Divination. Well, obviously you're here at a tarot reading, right? So you're watching this, but there's other forms of divination that you can do as well that don't involve tarot cards, right? You know, just even meditating, sitting and reflecting and taking that time. Now, I don't think you're a stranger to that, because you were in that hermit mode, and it does show that you were reflecting spiritually. And so there is encouragement and guidance to continue those practices, because that is going to help you make these decisions. But I also get the feeling that there's no wrong decision in a way here. Do you see what I mean? That you're going to do exactly what is along your path. And so even if it's not the path that you ultimately take in the end, if you maybe later feel like it's a mistake, well, the thing is that, you know, you were on that path and you still learned and went through experiences and growth, just like you have here, during that detour. Okay. And it's not even necessarily a detour. If it gets you to your path at the end, then it's still your path. It is the path. Ancestors, connecting with your ancestors in that meditation space as well. I'm also getting the message that they are watching over you. You are strongly protected. You are being guided. Stay in touch with your intuition. Watch for those signs. But you're protected in this situation. And I think that message came out as well because there is this third party going on. Again, make sure that your spiritual hygiene practices are happening at the moment, because anytime that you have this kind of energy hanging around, that's a whole lot of evil eye It's a whole lot of evil eye. So, so just make sure that, you know, you're saging your space. You're making sure that you're not out in public all the time with people. You know, make sure you're spending time at home, cleansing your energy, restoring yourself. Okay. You create your own reality. What you want wants you to. What do you want to experience? And I immediately got a reminder in this about, remember this energy. You know, you don't have to chase anything, right? Because you saw exactly what happened when you went into that hermit space, as everybody came to you, right? Everybody, or maybe they didn't come to you, but they were watching and waiting for you. Then they came to you. You came out with that growth. So it's exactly that same way with everything. You heal by releasing, not suppressing. What emotions do you need to feel? And so again, I think that there's a message in here about making sure that when you are in that meditative space, because you were in hermit mode, but coming out of it, don't disconnect entirely with, you know, maybe you spent a whole lot of time doing that when you were in that phase, but now you've kind of gone back to the regular 3D grind. And if you don't incorporate those, you know, sort of regular periods for yourself or daily practices, affirmations, whatever the case may be, you can lose that inner voice and that connection to spirit. I mean, not lose it, but you know, when we're repeatedly in touch with it, it's like exercise, right? It's exactly the same thing. That it keeps you healthy, it keeps you balanced, it keeps you grounded. And I want to get one more card for you here. Curiosity, it's Gemini. Curiosity, intellect, and networking. And so I think this refers back to, you know, this choice that you're making, that you're in the midst of making. Curiosity, intellect, and networking. The networking piece in particular, and with this 3 of Wands, you know, you are going to have options here. And so potentially the thing to do right now might be to not make a choice, right? It might be to spend more time evaluating the options that you have, or spend more time networking, spend more time just being curious about your own journey and the things that you're passionate in. Make sure that there is a driving passion behind any of these choices that you might pick, right? Okay. Well, I think that's it for today. Thank you, Aquarius. I hope you have a great week. Bye.